everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we were talking about Phasmophobia and the new Chronicles update that came out towards the end of June. Now, Phasmophobia can be a tricky game to get to know the ins and outs of. There is a lot to it between the different ghosts, the different types of evidence, and just learning how they hunt and how they behave. And some of these changes in the update definitely may throw you off if you aren't aware of them or if you're not used to them. As always, if you have any extra tips, please be sure to drop them down in the comments so we can all keep our pro ghost hunter badges with pride, regardless of how many times that we die, which I know for me can sometimes be a lot, but maybe I'm just talking for myself. The biggest change in this update is the journal, the way it's laid out, the types of evidence needed, and what can count for those types of evidence. Now, you're probably used to the journal looking like this, right? However, the journal doesn't look like this anymore, and it now looks like this, and also this. Long gone are just the days of 3-star photos, as you now need 3 different separate types of evidence: video recordings, sounds, and of course photos. What has also changed with the journal and the way media and evidence are captured is what counts as those types of evidence. Rest in peace the 3-star salt photos that you used to be able to just like spam. It's not that easy anymore, unfortunately. However, before we get ahead of ourselves, I'll explain each section, how to get the recorded evidence of that piece of media, and what actually counts. The very first media section in the journal is the video section. These can be captured through any video camera, however you do have to click to start the recording to be able to get the video you need. Otherwise, as you can imagine, like in real life, it just won't record. This can sometimes be a little bit tricky if it's a short interaction, as by the time that you kind of notice the interactions happened and then you click record, it could be over. However, the video camera will actually tell you on it when something is capturable. For example, here in this clip, it tells me at the top that I can get a ghost video. Although you can do this from inside the ghost room, you can also record it from the cameras in the van. So yes, for the first time in Phasmophobia history, a van princess is actually pretty helpful in this situation. Not that most of us ever thought we'd hear that. No offence to the van princesses out there, but the price value will be based on if the video is unique or not. So try to get as many different interactions or sightings as you can rather than the same ones. A hunting ghost does not count the same as a ghost event or a ghost sighting, so you can thankfully get more unique videos that way. Some things that can count for video evidence are ghost orbs, a burning crucifix, objects being thrown, doors being moved, ghost writing, walking through salt, light switches being interacted with, motion sensors going off, and different types of ghost videos such as dots, events, and hunts. You also only need 5 videos to fill up all of the slots available. Next, we can go on to the next media section, which is photos. A lot of you are probably used to them being rated with stars, but now they also just go by uniqueness. Unfortunately, salt pictures do not count anymore, which is a bit of a shame because I think we all secretly love putting down 3 piles of salt and then getting 3 salt pictures from that. But now you really do have to get different types of unique photos. These are still taken the same way as via a normal photo camera. Aside from what types of photos count towards your bonuses, that's the main thing that's changed with the photo section. Types of evidences that can count are pictures of EMF level 5 readings, freezing temps photos, ghost writing, UV, ghost orbs, cursed objects, dirty water, the bone, burned cruces, and different types of ghost photos similarly to the video section. Lastly, we had the sounds media section. For this, a new piece of equipment called a sound recorder has been added to the van. So yes, put down the parabolic microphone and pick up a sound recorder instead, as only the latter will allow you to record to get your sound evidences. When you start to hear a ghost sound, be sure to click to start recording the sound, which you will then be able to hear back in your journal. As you may well guess, just like the other two, it is also based on uniqueness, so capturing 3 different styles of sounds will allow you to max out this section. What can count towards this is the ghost talking, groaning, laughing, singing, writing, a crucifix burning, a spirit box response, the sound of EMF 5 readings, and any interaction sound the ghost makes, such as playing a piano or rocking a chair. With all of these extra media additions, it definitely makes it harder if you want to max out your money bonuses during each game. If you're playing with a group, I'd highly recommend having a media person, as it can be easy to forget the different types of media that you need and what you've gotten so far. Having one person who can focus on the cameras to get the video recordings you need and who can take the responsibility of using the sound recorder will get you the extra evidences you need much faster and more efficiently. And if you're playing alone, well then all I have to say is good luck, you are much braver than me. So although you have all these changes and they definitely make it longer and more difficult, they also make it more exciting and scarier. I know that using the sound recorder often kind of freaks me out, like listening to the singing and the whispering. So for now, we have reached the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, and if you have any Phasmophobia tips, be sure to leave them down in the comments section. If you want to see more of our content, just hit that subscribe button as we post multiple times a week. And happy ghost hunting! Bye!
Hush.